this devastation. This area is considered what?
This is Placida.
Placida, Florida. And just to give you perspective of all the tree damage since the hurricane, it's just unbelievable. And you know what? We were just talking about, look at the tops of these palm trees. That essentially, the business to be in right now, signs. Isn't that the funny thing about life? Check out the signs. Signs of nature and the signs around. This is the tree above us. Yeah. It's like that tree limb was ready to drop on top of us. Wasn't even noticing that. Like, just the foldovers. The trees literally bent over and at an angle. So look at these signs. Look at all this. This is crazy. Streets and streets of piled up trees and debris. Wow. Look at that, rooted, uprooted, literally. Such a contrast in looking at all the color.
The poles are leaning.
The poles are all leaning. It's crazy. I didn't video just yet, but the marinas and just a lot of these warehouses, unbelievable. To really get a perspective, like, where they're keeping the streets clean, and they've done some really quick cleanup in the process. What's this now? 2.5 weeks? Yeah, 2.5 weeks now, so wow. Look at this, look at that. It's like nature came in and just did like a, what do you call it when you take the thick and you kind of like take a big old scraping out of it. But wow, look at this, what we're coming up on. Placida. All of that. Trailer parks and homes. Look at those trees at an angle. Oh my goodness. This is just unbelievable. It's probably you can't even say what's the worst because it's just incredible. The banyan trees are pretty good. They root down, don't they?
I haven't seen any banyan trees.
There was one right back there, just there, in amongst all that. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Big homes.
It's like how all the palm trees on one side have no fronds.
Right? It's like they're headless palms. Oh, look at this. Coming up on a double wide?
No, it's not double wide.
Is he transporting it or?
Houses that did have some damage.
There's some houses over here with some damage. Up along the water.
Their roof.
Oof.
Look at these palm trees over here.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, this is good. This light wasn't on when I was through here last. This is the light and bridge to Boca Grande.
Oh, wow, yeah. There's a lot of work going on. These guys,
even
wow.
fences where
Look at
wind
these
goes
fences.
through is blowing over.
Yeah.
So watch some
That's
of these.
wrought iron.
Black lights are down.
Oh my goodness. She was saying that the ferries even had limited operability because of the gas.
Well, and now I think they have gas now, but I don't know what else I can look at that. Like down.
Whoa.
So there's like a metal tower coming up here that's folded over somewhere. And look at their
Gasparilla Marina, look at this. Wow. Wow. And then look at that. See all the way through all that. And look at the roof over here.
Look at this mobile home park.
Look at this move. Look at the whole street going up to it. The whole mobile home. Imagine your home just completely decimated. Yeah, that's a good point. So just coming back from the other side, all of this is coming out of that trailer park. They put it on the sides of the road for pickup because FEMA's coming through. What'd you say, three times?
3 passes.
3 passes.
I don't know over what period of time.
Yeah. It's quite a bit. There's that marina completely. Look on out to the other side kind of deal. I've been noticing the metal, you know, the way that the nature just took metal and wrapped it around trees. Oh, look at the power lines are down there. Oh, there's more downed lights. What you got till it's gone, that's for sure. If you even yeah, look at this. All sorts of junk over there. That roof.
Tiles on
There's palm trees at an angle. All the way the palms are leaning. Some people were lucky if they had a trailer. They could take off and then come back. And trees are definitely showing the signs. Crazy, crazy. The trees, the palm trees, you can see the fronds, the way that they're left in that state of wind. Like the wind blew and they just never stopped holding in that space, that place, in that storm state. Imagine that the trees are just as traumatized as the people. Sometimes nature was trying to protect man, and then nature was just doing its thing at the same time. Gosh, that's crazy. This is where I was saying the banyan was right there. Oh, back there. Wow, look at all those trees. Oof. Guys at work. Thank a tree person. Appreciate the tree guys right now.
Go to the island.
Look at that. Completely demolished the top of the mobile station. I think we're good. That's a lot. That's a lot to take in. My gosh. Insulation. Drywall up in trees. It's a lot of work. Sign. Like we said, good business to be in. Signs are down everywhere.
Signs, awnings.
Yeah. Yep, look at the awnings over here. This is the marina near where we're going. for sure. Here we go. Going toward. Look, this was all lined with trees. This is just unbelievable. Like those trees were covering the cars when you would park here. Definitely a tree's got a haircut.
Crew
Look
cut.
Yeah, crew cut. In that case, definitely like a mohawk. Barely anything left on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then here we go, these poles. Look at how they're leaning. So we have to wait for the ferry. And we're entering the infamous ferry.
See how everything just looks like it's stripped or dead, like it's up north type of thing in winter?
It does,
All the
doesn't it?
mangroves.
Yeah, no doubt. You can even see that, like over here, how that's all kind of leveled in a corner. Yeah. So we're actually just going across the barge. See a little rainbow off in the distance.
Yep, I see it.
All right. Well,
We'll
see,
be
that
able
was
to
a
see
quick
it through
little.
the house.
Yeah.
Or from the
It
house,
should be a
maybe.
lot brighter when we get, if it's still dark in that area. Oh, look, Mom's here. All right, so the gazebo top is gone. This is also known as the parking for all the golf course. Oh my goodness. We're gonna drive around the island a little bit.
Look at all the work crew trucks here lined up to go back.
Show you the real scoop. So this is Palm Island down close to Venice, right? Is that the closest? Inglewood. These are all the guys working to bring back order and clean up house. She was saying the mangroves basically. Oh yeah, look at this. You see the trees all down. And then all this debris. The houses.
These are catch this one on the right.
Try to keep the wind down as much as possible. Oof. Look at all of this. Look at all that. Oh my goodness. Oh, it took out completely. Wow. And of course it's rainy today, so.
I haven't been down this
Oh
way.
my goodness.
So let's go here.
All the 𝐒𝐬𝒑 showing. You see the screen down in that turquoise. Ooh. Yep, the mangroves definitely got wiped out. That's crazy.
And they're able to cut, so now is an ideal time.
Right.
If you want to thin them out.
Nature did its own cleaning and thinning out. Whoa, look at all this. I always like this place here. Look at their fences down. Oh, I forgot about the pink pink door, but I don't remember. Was that the color it was before? Did they repaint it? Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Like, really puts it into perspective. Like, even though that house looks good, we were just talking about what appears on the outside, you notice on the inside. And in some cases,
You start noticing the soffit is all
the
gone.
soffit being gone.
The soffit
yep.
is gone. Gutters are gone for a lot of houses.
Mm-hmm.
The screens get torn out.
Yeah,
blown
like
out.
look it up there. It doesn't look like much damage, but when you really get down to it, it's a lot. It adds up. The ceiling fans is well, the dragonflies are out in droves. Must be mosquitoes. 𝐒𝐬𝐬𝐲 showing. And there we go. There's the blue tarp on the roof. Oh, this was new from when I was here last time.
I wanted to buy it.
Oh God, that place is gorgeous.
I know, they did a bang-up job.
Literally, it looks like well, I can see a little damage on the roof, but not too bad.
Yeah, it's
from this side.
pretty well, yeah.
Look at all
Look at this side.
And so, like, they lost their stairs on the side of their place. Wow. Look at the siding of that. Oof. Incredible. This is all the debris on the side of the... See what I mean about the soffits underneath? Yeah. Their roof completely. Oh wow, yeah. Was that a metal roof, you think?
Yeah.
It's all in front of their house. Lucky they. I wonder how much ended up in the Gulf.
And how these just
Yeah.
the pine trees have just snapped, and then
Definitely a thinning.
wires down here.
Jeez, there's a hazard right there.
But this is like when you look at like the tennis courts and things like that, it starts to look like a place has been deserted for 20 years.
When it just happened,
Yeah.
yeah. And in the retrospect, we know that it wasn't.
And this is all high category 4 sustained winds.
High
for
category.
5 to 6 hours.
Sustained winds, high category 4.
What that means.
Wow. There's a lot of cleanup going on.
And they have not picked up any debris.
Oh, this hasn't been picked up at all yet. So, like she was saying, 3 passes, FEMA comes through. And unsure when those passes happen. But
And look at this Norfolk pine. Look how it's all stripped on 3 sides.
look at that. The Norfolk pine is this one right up here.
And the majority of these Australian pines are gone and stripped. Which some people are happy for because they're an
Invasive species, yeah. Oh, the fencing all around that pool gone. Right there. There it is. A lot of roof damage.
No storm surge here because we were on the left side of the storm. So there was no water. This is all wind.
All wind. That's humbling for an island, right? You know, it says all the wind damage, not the water damage. Look at that. Oof.
Oh, stinky.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy.
Because all the power was out, so people's food.
It's a combination of food and who knows what else. Sewage even. Especially if you got backup, pressure washing. Oh, there's coconuts. A lot of coconuts. You want to pick up coconuts?
Well, if they fell, they probably cracked. Yeah.
Look maybe end up with what do they call it? The fermented coconut bread.
Yeah, right.
I haven't tried that yet. One of these days. Jeez, it pummeled through here for sure. Those poor palms. They're all like I'm traumatized. And look at the roofing over there. Lost some tiles. Oh wow. Up underneath. I'll be saying oh wow quite a bit, I'm sure.
Yeah.
A lot of aluminum. Tennis courts covered and destroyed, and this was really nice before, so like it may give the appearance, like she said, it looks like it's been abandoned, but it was just the storm that created that appearance. So like we say, sometimes what appears is not always the case. Oh my goodness, like what is that? Furniture. Just making a clearing for sure. Oh, look at those beautiful trees. Those are the Australian pines, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. Looks like they're down on the corridor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they lost all their gutter.
That's just crazy how much. And the bamboo. The bamboo has a tendency to stick around, right? Wow, look at this palm leaning. Mm-hmm. That's the one we like. The silver one?
Yeah.
Look at, we're being surrounded by dragonflies. Jeez. Just some visuals of what the real damage looks like from ground zeros. So this is incredible over here, where this tennis court is, and this power line is down. Let me go back forward now. I wanted to show this because this is like dangerous, obviously. Sorry for the wind.
You can see the transformers.
Oh yeah, the transformers are down on the ground. You can see, I don't know if you can see the dragonflies all around us too. It's like we're getting an entourage of dragonflies, which is pretty cool. That main power is down on the actual ground. Look at these trees. Oof.
There's new ones.
Oh, new transformers. I don't know, maybe they bagged it up for a reason. We may have a storm coming in, as you can see as well. All that metal. It's like scrap. It's amazing how nature can take it and crunch it up like it's nothing. Community comes together when it comes down to it. Humans in unity, making meaning and unity. Humanity. Is this one under construction still?
I believe so.
Okay, looks like it. More of those Australian pines. Shut this for the wind. It's really a shame, all the debris that ends up in our landfill too, or wherever the winds took it, because some of it probably got picked up and transplanted. That's how I see it.
Yeah. I don't know. Do they grind it up for mulch? Do they have a nice mulch supply now?
For the trees maybe, but I'm just thinking about, like, you got all the metal and from roofing, and I would like to think that they can do something with that. The wood on that screen, so that looks newer. I don't know.
That soffit that is still existing tells me it's older because they don't make that anymore.
Oh, look at this. Look at how high that is. That's over the sides of this truck. Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe they had replaced some of those other beams that looked green then.
Yeah.
In the in the previous, prior to the storm.
Oh yeah, that door was pink before.
Yeah, I think we were riding bikes one time and I probably pointed, why did they do pink doors with the...
It's not a great color combination.
No, not quite. Look forward.
Look ahead.
Look ahead. I know we're both like, hey dude, you know, it's hard not to look everywhere. There's just so much devastation. Wow, those trees down all along that.
You want to go that way too, or?
No, we can go back.
All right.
There's a lot. There's even a big old crane over there. The docks and the trees you can't even get to. I can only imagine cleaning that up. More and more. Makes you appreciate life. Stuff can be replaced. Your life can't. I think it's all about experience when it comes down to it. You can always replace a roof. You can always move. It may feel devastating at first, but you can always start again. Persevere and move on. I mean, that's what the human spirit's all about. Finding resilience and recognizing that no matter how bad life may seem, if you've got your breath and you've got your life, you're pretty blessed. You can get stuck on the material, but in the end, it's more about the immaterial. How's that?
So you can't even tell, but this is where we usually walk out to the beach.
Oh my goodness.
And it's blocked, like it's all stripped off, and you can't walk through there anymore.
These guys are doing a bang-up job cleaning. Crazy, crazy.
They're getting the line back up.
Yeah. Is there still power down over here somewhere?
No, there's power on the island.
Okay.
I don't know about
all the houses. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Look at the siding on that.
There's no internet here
Oh, that's good to know.
for another week, I think.
Oh. Wow. Trees all just piled on up, ready to be picked up. More tarp on the
Just
on the roofs.
imagine how it was.
Look at the soffit there. Wow.
2 weeks ago.
Oh my goodness. This is post 2.5 week cleanup, so I can only imagine what it was like before. They're all in our favorite homes, and they seem to be in pretty good tact because they're pretty much cement, aren't they?
Yeah.
Is that the one with the rooftop
the
pool?
rooftop pool, and it's clear inside. I checked that.
Oh, I always wanted to check that out. Yeah.
Because everybody's lower pools are all contaminated. And
Oh my gosh.
so they're putting up the new transformers. That's what's going on. And they are bagging those as old ones.
Ah, look at all that. Wow. This is unbelievable. I'm just floored.
Did I tell you it was worse than Irma?
Well, in this respect, yes. I mean, I didn't know. The fact that the houses are still standing, to me, was compared to what was going on further south. I was grateful for you in that respect.
Yeah. We were surprised, actually, because, again, this was the center of circulation. Mm-hmm. This island was at the furthest eye wall north but it was absolutely eye-wall.
Wow. It's kind of stinky out here still too. Yeah.
It's gonna get worse. Because all the crap that's out in the water now is gonna create red
no
tide.
Doubt. No doubt. Oh gosh. Yep, they got that wrapped up. And there's a rainbow over there too. See the rainbow over there? It's a big full rainbow. I don't know if you can see it in this video, but
I want to go down here. I haven't gone here. Look at all those
rainbows. Is that that's a resort?
That's another area to walk out to the beach, and the resort's up in there.
Okay. Wow.
I want to go see what the houses back here. What if anything?
Look what the trees did down here. This is just crazy.
The
Oh my goodness, that whole parking area.
Yeah.
All that's covered. Oh my goodness. It's like, it looks like a whole, like, when you go into a place where it's just overgrown, you know, and it's just kind of fallen down and,
right,
like you said, like abandoned. And yeah, these mangroves are just not, yep.
Well, the palm trees will look good in short order as they start putting out new leaves.
Yeah.
And then the mangroves too.
Yeah.
And once they re-leaf.
Give more life, get life back into them.
Yes.
I mean, they just got whacked upside the head, literally.
Yeah.
And
Oh, the tree house stayed.
Oh, look, the tree house is
amazing.
there. Look at the size of those piles. Oh my goodness. It's still kind of wonky over there. Looks a little, ooh, hello. Leaners. Oh my gosh, I know where we are. Isn't this over where the bougainvillea was on the side of the corner of the, where these trees are that you like, that particular, or am I in the right? Yeah. With the lineup of, yep, okay, well,
That's
I can't wait to
check out. Oh wow. These are banyan trees.
Look at these banyans.
And there's broken
They're
limbs,
huge.
like hanging over.
Yeah, you gotta be concerned to, oops. Yeah, that's your banyan right there. If anybody's gonna take root and weather the storm, that's a good example of it. You can see that. Ooh, boy. Oh my gosh, there's that house right there. Isn't that whole lineup?
Yeah, those. Well, whoever sold in South Florida before the storm is probably very happy with all the money they ended up with and leaving. You know?
True. Sunny dreams.
They're gonna look like very smart people.
Yeah, this was where, this used to all be bougainvillea and stuff. This was all pulled out. Like, this is all bougainvillea gone. And then that's the lazy heron, which is what we were talking about. Oh no, it's this one that we like the lineup. Like those palms,
The
holy
queen
crap.
palms, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, look at them. When we come back around, you see the mango trees laying down.
And the oleander tree with the palm, well, you can see the rainbow ahead too. Wow. Dang, Flamingo Ranch, okay. Wow. Not a clean up. I always love their gate. with
Yeah.
Getting to see it firsthand.
See those mango trees? They're just laying down.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy. See the mango trees over here? Those are all laying on their sides. And this is all the brush that was bougainvillea all along here. It's crazy. Oh. More banyans. Yeah, those palm fronds aren't aren't like just hanging out. They're pretty strong.
They're pre-shredded.
Now they're pre-shredded for sure.
So they withstand the storms.
Oh, you mean the way that they trim them up?
Well, just palm fronds are shredded already, just by nature, by design.
Yeah.
For this particular reason, apparently.
It's the nature of their being.
Yes.
Alrighty. I'll give you some perspective. Here's the treehouse. Can't avoid the palm fronds. They're just coming at us. Coming from the other side. Oh, it's real calm waters out there. All that damage under the soffit.
You want to go out there for a minute?
Yeah, sure. Check it out. Go to the beach.
There's already a couple new leaves on it.
Talking about the plumerias being stripped of their leaves, but of the trees, the flowers. But I don't know if you could see. Yeah, this is me wearing my infamous Venice hat. There was a rainbow over my head, and I had Dee take a picture of me next to the pile of rubble, because ultimately it's incredible all the damage that's been done. But the guys were driving by checking me out. I was like, ooh, okay. I said, that's one hell of a pile. We're gonna go check out the beach. Looking at all the sea grape and all this, the damage. Like, you can't even walk through there. Whoa. Was that the walk path back there?
This what?
All of this was the walk path.
Yeah, this is the walk path.
All of this area here was the walk path. And now, because of the sea grapes and the falling down of all these trees, the leaning, I should say, as well, right? Look at that Tyvek over there. Oof.
Don't know where the mirror went.
Oh my gosh, this is like a parking driving mirror, you know, so you could tell when cars are coming around the corner. Oh my goodness. You get the backside of D. She's like, gee, thanks. Just sweep her hair. Oh yeah, the dragonflies are real happy. It's really beautiful out, despite... Oh yeah, the soffit, the chimney. May not appear to be much when you live out here, though. You'll start to notice, like what Dee was telling me, was you start to notice, look at how that screen on that edge, all that screen's been ripped out. The roof next door, the siding of the building over there. Oh yeah. So she was saying that essentially, despite the fact that all the windows were closed and sealed, they're noticing all sorts of water damage and all the debris getting in between all the crevices, and that came in around the windows. Wow. It's actually pretty nice out here. I guess flip-flops are... I think that's the least of the debris issues. A flip-flop. Oh, I'm sure it'll be covered in sand, shells too, huh? Like, there's going to be all sorts of debris washing up, I'm sure, for a while. People's hats and clothes. Oh, look at the rainbow over you. How beautiful. It's a full rainbow. It's a lot brighter over the right side than it is over the left. What a gorgeous day. This is just a spontaneous trip if you couldn't figure it out. And I figured, what the heck, you know. Dee's like, hey, maybe you could take some video and some footage. I thought, okay, why not? You know, show people what's going on. Well, really, I'm dying to get back in the sea because I haven't been in the sea since I've been home. It's one of the blessings of living here. Looks pretty good to me. at least half of the beach is gone, she was saying. I thought it was just the high tide and the higher water levels. And I was saying that every time I've been down here, we've pretty much gotten lucky with rainbows, which is really nice. A nice gift of a spontaneous adventure. Ciao. A lot of cleanup. All the plumerias. Yeah, some of them are looking pretty good. Oh, someone snapped.
Good, how are you?
No, we're getting there.
You did all right.
Yeah, we did all right. We got most of the cosmetic damage. Very little bit of water damage around the chimney.
Yeah, us too. Yeah.
And we lost some siding and some gutters.
Yep.
But fortunately, mostly cosmetic.
Yep.
Unlike some of our neighbors, it's just heartbreaking.
Right, exactly.
Where do you live?
Down on Palm Drive,
Oh, Palm Drive, okay.
we're the same. Gutter, soffit, screens,
Yeah.
and we got some water inside from the chimney and some of the windows too.
I'll give you perspective, vehicle, how much that's piled up.
I tried 5 or 6 different things to get growing on here. Couldn't get anything to grow. Finally something started growing. And then it got blown down.
Yeah. Did you stay or did you
No,
guys?
no.
Okay.
We left Monday evening.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we beat most of the traffic out. It wasn't too bad. Did you stay?
No. No, I heard that most of the people who stayed during Irma left this time.
Yeah. And I think the people that stayed this time, they're going to leave the next time.
Yeah, yeah.
Learned a lesson, right?
Yeah, it's nothing to mess with. Mother Nature's can be pretty angry.
We're pretty fortunate we didn't get the storm surge on this
Yes.
side of the.
Yes.
That would have been.
One of the guys that lives in Beach Place here, he's on the state, I don't know, what, some emergency, something or other. He said the official storm surge height was 13.8 feet. And then he said you take that and you add 4 to 5 foot waves and you're up to 18, 19 feet.
Wow.
Our living level is 19 feet, so it would have been lapping at the door. And we forgot to take our cars, so our car would have been underwater.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But we were very fortunate.
Yeah, fortunate to be on that left side of the storm, yeah. I can't see anything wrong with this.
Yeah.
Even their ceiling fan is still up.
Wow. They did a good job constructing it, because I remember when they first were moving in, right?
And I don't imagine, that they took the ceiling fans down in prep for the storm.
Wow.
They lost fence.
Yeah. But it looks pretty intact from here. Mostly, I mean, the fence. I see fence.
Oh yeah, the
whole fence. But the backyard looks good from where I'm looking. Look at all this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woof.
That's Jane's house, the one he was just talking about, the Notre Dame lady.
Wow. This is one that's still under construction?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So then the same with these other two next to it. So these 3. Was that one just finished? Is that what it was? No.
That's storm damage.
Wow. And they had just done the underside of this. Looks nice. Oh, hello, big dragonfly. There's a big dragonfly. The roofs. A lot of metal roofs. Wow, that one right there. And they had just finished that not long ago, right? Oh no, that's an older one then. Okay. I get it mixed up with the one that was under construction around it. Oof. Crazy, crazy. Yep, soffit under that one. Ooh. Oh yeah, they're doing some serious ripping out in there. Oh, that was your soffit I was looking at. Holy crap, you weren't kidding about the screened in. Like all the screen's gone.
And you see some of the...
Yep. Wow, the access to the roof. I mean, I knew about I saw your chimney video and stuff like that. And you've got some metal down here because you were talking about, oh my gosh. Any damage down in here?
Oh my, he blew out the whole... Oh, I forgot
looks
the
nice and
blower.
clean.
Jesus, I wonder what he must have gotten a blower going.
Oh wow.
Because this was all full of shells.
Well, it looks good. You did a good job in cleaning and
I'm
clearing.
gonna leave it back up because we're gonna access out the back and we have to go up the steps with everything.
So we're at Dee's house and it is just starting to rain. And this is the damage. I'd show you more inside, but honestly, it's just crazy how the soffit being pulled out and all the screen is gone. This on both floors. This is the top floor. There's one floor down. And just look at this. As you can feel the wind, or maybe hear the wind, took out this entire railing. Look at the damage down there. We had to pull out carpet. All the trees knocked down. Yeah, it's stormy weather. Soffit. Look at how this, it's almost like nature just took a can opener and just peeled off so much of the metal, the gutters. Like here's part of the gutter. How crazy this is. The sky looks gorgeous there, doesn't it? Look at the storm. Wowza. Most of it appears to be dry, but the reality is, I'm gonna walk around this way because the wind is getting strong. Over here, like the mangroves, you couldn't even see through any of this. This was all green. It was all trees. There's all the soffit, the railing that came out, all this damage. Fortunately, I mean, whew. Everything can be repaired, right? So it is sunset, and of course this railing got knocked out. Sunset with the rain. How beautiful is that? The neighbor's fence got knocked down. Crazy, crazy. Look at that. These screens are still here. These two. And like I said, the palms, they're built to last, you know, that kind of deal with their. There's a reason why. These are the mango trees. Some of the railings got knocked out and they're loose. And even just looking up at the side here, where the railings, the gutters were, not the railings. You can even see over to the pink. There's more mango trees that got slanted, moved down. There's some of the most beautiful sunsets and storm clouds that come through here. At least that I've been down here a few times. Pretty incredible. They said that the light here, the cover, it actually went flying. Apparently, my theory is that flew through the screen that used to be here because the neighbor found it in the yard next door. So that cover, because he was saying, oh, there it is. There's the cover. And it's glass. So they look like this. There were 3 of them. Like I said, all that. And all of this was screened in. That's the osprey. All this was screened in. And there's a widow's peak up here. Like this. There used to be screen here. There's no screen. It's raining, so let's see how much I can keep covered. The widow's perch here. Oh my goodness. Took all that gutter out. And that chimney, the cover is completely ripped off. I was looking over earlier and I said, what's that big piece of metal over in the yard? And he goes, oh man, I think that might be what the cover was. So all this area. Okay, now I need to go back down. This is what happens. Woo! This is where we would sometimes hang out and get sun. Yeah, that rainstorm is coming in strong. Feel that wind. Well, you probably hear it and I feel it. We were gonna go to the beach for the sunset, and then it was like, oh, maybe not. Oh, look at that, rushing over. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that storm was coming in, so I had to come inside. But something I noticed when we were looking and they were showing me the damage is in between the double panes, you can see where the moisture, because they're not hurricane proof is my understanding, that there's moisture in between here. And then crazy, like they had to pull up the curtains because, again, more moisture between double pane doors. And literally, because unfortunately one of the problems with that roof and that chimney being open, that means that that's an open channel for the rain to just pour down. And we were just looking at, they had to pull up the carpet because it came in. And when you look, I'm going to see if I can turn on the light. Oh, another wall ceiling. I don't know that you can see it from here. I'm going to have to show it from the other side. Actually. Up here, right here, you see this puckering? That's from moisture behind it, from the drywall and the paint. And as I was looking, and they were pointing it out, I was like, wow, you can see right here where the moisture came down the wall, and that's from getting up into the ceiling from where the soffit, it sucked up the rain during the storm. Yeah. And then when you look downstairs, as I lean over, you can see the same thing down there. How crazy is that? But this is just internal damage, and you wouldn't know it just by looking at the outside. Oh, that rain is coming down. Some insight into the damages done from Hurricane Ian. So I just wanted to share today's spontaneous adventures down to Palm Island and just show you a little bit of what's been going on down after Hurricane Ian. So count your blessings. You never know. If you could lose everything, what would you do? I know this came up for me, excuse me, before when I was traveling. What would have happened had my house been hit? And it dawned on me how much I really just want life experience, and everything can be replaced because, as I was talking about with my ex and all my furniture and all my life that's in Italy, that he doesn't want to give back or doesn't want to communicate with me about. I was like, you can't force anybody or anything. If you had to start all over again, could you do it? I've done it enough times in my life to realize everything can be replaced except for you. And all we have ultimately is our life experiences. So, what have you learned up to this point? Appreciate what you got. That's my lesson and my takeaway. Sweet dreams, lots of love, and I hope you have an amazing day.